Project Life process video. Today I'm using this We Are Memory Keepers page protector, which has 9 4x4 squares, and I'm absolutely loving this style. I think I'm going to be using this design for 2016, and I just wanted to try it out on some of my 2015 photos that I'm still working on. And I'm working on this event that I held or helped host in April 2015. It was a garden tea party. And I've already done a large 12 by 12 page for this. But what I wanted to do is add a Project Life page as well. So what I am doing is I have a bunch of photos here, as well as I'm using the Felicity Jane Susie kit for this, and I really wanted it to be super girly and pink and to have flowers because it was all about a garden tea party. So I had 5 main photos that were like either 3x4 or 4x4. And then I also had 4 smaller 2x2 photos, and I wanted to figure out how to use those. So I decided the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to, on the 4 outer corners, I'm going to add the 2x2 square on top of the photo. And I just got this square punch, and I'm super excited about it. So I decided to punch them all out of this square punch. That way they'd all be the same size. And I'm going to place one on each of the 4 corners with the larger photo as well. So the first thing I decided I wanted to do was I wanted to try to keep the page a little more simple by, instead of using all these different pocket filler cards, to just take a 12 by 12 paper and cut it down. So I grabbed one of the papers that was in the Susie kit and cut it down into 9 4 by 4 squares. And then I put one in each square. And then I had those all there, and I just felt a little busy because of the polka dots. So I decided to grab another paper. And what I'm going to do eventually, I'm not doing it yet, I'm going to cut out 4 more 4x4 squares to put them on the outside corners just to simplify it a little bit. And then I'm using this, oh, I am doing it right now. It's like a light pink paper, and it has this light pink geometric print kind of thing on there. And I'm just going to cut that into 4 4x4s and add those in the 4 corners just to bring in a different tone and to simplify some of the page. And I'm really happy I did that. I felt like it simplified it a ton. And then, what am I doing next? I made this page so long ago, I don't even remember what I'm doing. So I'm going to adhere all those photos and get them ready. So while I'm doing that, I just wanted to check in and say, hi guys, I feel like I haven't done process videos for Project Life or scrapbooking in forever. This morning, this is my 3rd voiceover I'm filming, and I realized that like I haven't done voiceovers for Project Life or scrapbook pages in like months. Other than my 2 Scrap Your Scraps videos that I posted the last couple Sundays, but because I was so busy with December Daily, I didn't post any, and I'm so sad I missed them. And I actually feel like I forgot how to do it. Like I can't remember how to do a voiceover. So hopefully this isn't that bad. I'm going to have to go back and listen to some of my old voiceovers or something to figure out how I did it. So I don't know, that's random thought for the day. So a little bit about these photos. In April, I helped host a garden tea party at the church that I attend, and it was sort of like a vision that I had of myself, that I wanted to create an event where women of all different ages could come together in my church and do things together, because I felt like the women of different ages didn't really hang out. Like you had things for older ladies, you had things for young moms, you had things for like girls my age, like 20 somethings, you had things for like older moms, but there was nothing where like all those different age groups came together. So I talked about this in a scrapbook page that I made a couple weeks ago, about how I had this vision for this event, or for this kind of these events which would bring women together. And so our first event was a garden tea party, and it was so much fun. Like, and there were people of all different age groups there. There was about maybe 90 ladies who showed up, which was amazing. Like, we didn't think that many ladies would come up, but it was so fun. And some people dressed up in like floral things with hats, and other people just dressed in whatever they wanted. We had a photo booth where they could put on frilly things and hats and things like that, and people loved that. We had all these amazing sweets and treats, and we had tea, and what we did was everybody on the committee brought in their like vintage teacups, and it was so sweet. So it was just so much fun. I just had a lot of fun that day, and it was so fun to see something that I had like dreamed up come to fruition. Like that was the coolest part for me. So what I did was I grabbed one of the papers in the Susie kit, which was this floral design one, and I cut out a bunch of those flowers, and I added those to the 4 empty boxes, um, and just different sizes and layering pieces on top of each other, because I wanted to bring that flower, like gardeny kind of theme. Is gardeny a word? I don't think so. And then what I'm doing now is I decided that I wanted to add one of the labels from the cut apart sheet to each of those 4 corners. So I just cut out 4 different ones, and I'm just going to add those to each of those sections. That way I can add some journaling. And then I also added a stamp to the top of the middle photo that just says today is, and then I stamped the date. So today is April 12th, 2015, and put that on top of that middle photo. And then on the cut apart sheet, there were also these little circles which had like sketchy stars in them. There were 3 of them. So I cut 3 of them out, and I'm just going to place one in a couple of those corner photo spots. I also thought it would be fun to use some word phrase stickers from Tim Holtz. So I just grabbed out a bunch of those, like make it happen, choose to shine, creativity takes courage, love yourself first, everything has beauty, hello my darling, today is a good day. And then on the center photo I added a longer one which says always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder, which I just thought was super sweet. And I like that those just add a little extra touch to the photos. And off camera, I added the journaling. I guess I missed that. And I just journaled on all of those. And that's it. I added enamel dots, and I'm done. I hope that you guys enjoyed this layout. I'm going to hold up everything so you guys can check it out. Also, make sure you're checking out my Instagram and my blog where I post lots of fun things. And check back later for another really fun project life or scrapbook process video. Have a lovely day, everybody. Bye!